Hello, welcome to this episode called Right Awareness or Right Mindfulness. This is the 7th point of the Eightfold Path, and awareness, right awareness, is about the things that come to us through our senses, the things we register through our senses. So when you think about it, we see through our eyes, we hear through our ears, we smell through our nose, we taste with our mouth, and we feel with our body or our fingers. So those are the 5 senses as we commonly know them. But in Buddhism they say there is a 6th sense, and I don't mean the film with Bruce Willis, but the 6th sense is the thinking, so your mind. Your mind has thoughts, images, visions. So that is the 6th sense as it is in Buddhism. As I said, we are aware of things around us and things in us. So right at this moment I am not aware of anything that happens at the bottom of the ocean. I'm not aware of anything that is not nearby. So when you think about it, you could actually say that there is a sort of field around us, the field of things we are aware of, and so let's call it the field of awareness. I actually made this picture about the field of awareness, and as you can see, right in the middle is our consciousness. That's where we register everything, that's where we are aware of stuff. And the things that we are aware of are around us or in us. In this field of awareness is things we see, hear, feel, smell, taste or think. And I've placed the stories we tell ourselves just outside the field of awareness, but in reality, of course, it is also part of it. But I placed it outside to show you that there is something that comes up, something let's say we hear if there's 2 cars crashing right in front of my door and in front of my house, and I'll hear the noise and I think that sounded like a car crash. So what I would do is probably rush to the window to have a look and see what has happened. So there I see 2 cars that sort of hit each other. Or, no, I'll give you a real example. There was a deer here that actually ran into a car. So the deer had just gone off. The car was still there, all broken up, and people were saying, oh, it was a deer. So that is actually part of the field of awareness. I can see a car standing there. I can hear people say things. What will happen is I will then step into my story. Oh my gosh, look at how damaged his car is. Would he be insured for that? Would the insurance cover the expense? I mean, because there's no other party. The deer is already long gone. And then I would think, oh dear, the deer. Sorry, bit of a joke. Then I would think, what would have happened to the deer? Would it be injured? Would it be okay? So those are the stories we tell about the things that we are aware of. So when you look at it, you could see that the things that are in the field of awareness, are actually our direct experience of something we hear, see, feel, and so on. But what we do, we make a story about it. So we go away from the direct experience and step into this story. So that is interesting to know. So if we are on about right awareness, it means we do not step into the story. So right awareness means we stay with something that's in the field of awareness and we stay with it without adding anything onto it. To follow the stories is not right awareness. In Buddhism they say there are 4 foundations of mindfulness. And the first foundation of mindfulness is the body. And the body, it's all about all the sensations you have, aches, pains, itches, feeling the wind, and so on. The second foundation of mindfulness is feelings. So you have to think about emotions, feeling happy, feeling sad, feeling annoyed or just feeling impatient, all those sort of things. Second foundation of mindfulness. The third one is the foundation of mindfulness of the mind. So it's all about the things that come to your mind, your memories, thoughts, visions, ideas, all those things, images that you see, like all those things is the third, the foundation of mindfulness of the mind. And the last one is the foundation of mindfulness of phenomena. And here we mean all the things you hear around you, like a car driving, a clock ticking, someone that's walking past and you see the movement, the smell when you walk on the street, when you pass a bakery and the smell of fresh bread. All those things are all phenomena. So those four things are the four foundations of mindfulness. And that is basically all part of right awareness. So what you do with right awareness, you try to direct your attention to one thing in particular. And let's say your breath, or you say, I want to be aware of my body, so I'll just be aware of that. So you pick one thing and try to stick with that. You try to look at your mind and see what comes up, and then you just don't do anything. You don't make a story. Definitely do not make a story. And that is the right awareness or the right mindfulness. Well, I hope it was clear. That's all I have to share for you today. And thank you for watching, and I hope to see you again next time. Bye bye.